With us is Ms. Helene CHRAYE. We are happy to see you here and thank you for sharing your time with us. A few questions we would be happy to address, and I'll start with what are the hydrogen valleys and why they could be a new way to support independent storage and self-sustained grids?
Yeah, thank you. Hydrogen Valley is a materialization of a concept which is to use hydrogen as an enabler for many use. An hydrogen valley is a geographical area, could be an island, an isolated part, or a specific a part of a region where you have specific infrastructure, could be a city, an industrial cluster, where several hydrogen applications are combined together into an integrated ecosystem. A lot of big works, but in a nutshell, you have a capacity because you have an existing network, pipelines, or you have a production of hydrogen to use hydrogen for all the applications, but at one location. They could be refueling stations for transport, or feeding the industry for their job, or even heating and cooling. So it's a valley where you are using hydrogen for all the applications. And the interest is that it's a closed grid. It could be linked to a bigger grid, but otherwise it's a closed grid. And this is very interesting because it gives a kind of autonomy and efficiency.
Thank you.
And we are developing the Hydrogen Valley. Our partnership, public-private partnership, is creating also a platform to develop it. We have a few examples already functioning very well. And one, for instance, is in Scotland, the Orkney Island. There are others in the world. That is also showing the interest of mini or micro grids, grids which are just at one specific place.
Understood. Thank you very much. Referring to mission innovation, could you elaborate on why is it important and how to get on board?
Yeah, mission innovation was created after the COP. And one of the concerns which was expressed in the forum, just the one we left now, which is finished, one of the concerns was to cover the full value chain from the basic research to the market. And mission innovation is just placed before the deployment to attract investment. That's its first interest. Its second interest is also to work internationally. It's EU is providing support, but it's an international approach. It's not an EU tool. We're just contributing. And hydrogen will be, I hope, one of the most flashing topic for the next mission innovation if it is reconducted in the next COP.
How to, can you elaborate on how to engage civil society in energy transition?
That was what I tried to explain. I mean, personally, I'm convinced that you don't need to only educate, or you need to empower people that they are involved in the energy transition. So they could be producers of energy, they could be consumers of energy, but they could also propose things, and they could finally express their needs. And we should pay more attention to people when they say what's what we want. And I'm especially, if I can say a few words, I'm especially worried, for instance, about the digital gap. If we focus on digitalization, and we need to do it, we have an existing digital gap that we should solve. Otherwise, we increase the access, the risk on energy poverty and difficulties of access to energy. So this is an example where we need to involve people and not only get their opinion, but also think for people. That's the main thing. One of the big examples is what we have created in our new program of research, which will be launched in 21 now, beginning 21. This is the Horizon Europe with a specific approach on missions. And there is one mission for cities.
Thank you much. Thank you very much, Helene CHRAYE. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it a ton. And
Yeah, thank
we
you.
wish you good health.
Thank you for your patience. With
Thank
some
you.
difficulties
Of
in
course.
the connection.
Of course.
Thank you very much. And I wish you a very nice afternoon or end of the day. I think it's 1 hour later for you. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Very nice evening. So goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care.